What's up, everybody? D-Man back. Welcome to a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing a Godzilla Monsterverse news and updates. I don't know if I actually said it in my last video, but the plan was to make a Godzilla vs. Kong news updates next, but that's not going to happen. I figured, actually instead, because I don't know if you guys know this, there's this thing, it happens for like 9 months of the year, it's called school. It's like this, it's very obscure. Some people have to go to it, and it winds up killing the majority of their time for like I said, 9 months. So I fell about a year behind in news, and I was like, this is all, it's all worth mentioning. So what I figured I would do is I would try and dedicate a couple episodes to catch up news. Now that doesn't mean like you're going to be bombarded with old news. That just means that a couple times in these next, I don't know how many news updates I'm going to wind up making over summer, but in these next however many news updates, there's going to be certain ones where we just show up and we cover some older news. And so that may turn some of you off. You don't have to watch this video if you're like, oh my god, this news is so old and it's not relevant, I don't need to hear it. I completely understand that. I'm not here to force you to stay. You can go. But I will say, it's not all outdated, at least in this video. In this video, we're going to be covering news that goes back over a year ago, or about a year ago. It actually does, I don't think it goes back over a year ago yet, but it goes back about a year ago, and it goes all the way up to as modern as April 15th this year. So fairly recent. Not, it's still like a couple months outdated, but it's fairly recent, okay? That's the best I can do. And then, we won't just do straight up every news update that comes out is going to be old news until I catch up. I'll alternate, I'll do some modern news so that we can show off the Godzilla vs. Kong stuff, and we can get around to all of it. But for this one, we're going to start off with something as far back, alright, so maybe it does go back a little further than a year, as far back as 2014. There was supposedly an extended cut for Godzilla 2014 that was in talks back in 2014. This was being worked on by a man named Thomas Toll, and he had the help of Gareth Edwards, and this was back in 2014. It was going to be released as a special extended cut Blu-ray, but nothing ever came of it. Now in February, Gorizard, David Hernandez, shared his thoughts on this and his speculation on this, and it alerted me to the existence of this as a whole. So I just wanted to mention the fact that for those of you like me, apparently there was an actual legitimate extended cut of Godzilla 2014 that was gonna be released. It was being edited by a man named Thomas Toll, and it just has fallen off the face of the earth, it sounds like. They're not touching it, and this was, Gorizard speculates, because of Wanda Group's involvement in Warner Brothers and Legendary Pictures, that they're just like, no, get rid of it, we don't need it, throw that out. But I'm saying, like, it probably was never going to be put out in the first place. They probably said, yeah, we want to make an extended cut, but when you think about it, how little attention was given to it and how long it's been since that movie came out, there was probably never going to actually be an extended cut. And, no one talks about it anymore. Gorizard literally was the first person to mention it that I've ever heard of, so I don't know. I don't know if this was like a big deal at some point back in 2014 before I was doing what I'm doing now, but that blows my mind that there was actually an extended cut of Godzilla 2014 that exists. It's out there in the world somewhere. This guy has it, but it'll never be released to the public if I had to guess. Gorizard says we should bring it up in the press tour for Godzilla 2 and see if they have any news on it. They're probably not going to know what it is either, if we're honest. It's probably a new group working on it. I mean, Gareth Edwards is gone, so I don't know. In July of 2017, a man named Jonathan Howard was signed on to Godzilla 2 as a Monarch member named Asher. He posted his pictures of it on Facebook and just some behind the scenes stuff. That pretty much sums up how I'm going to be delivering the rest of this news. Actually, it's not going to be like I'm going to go very in depth with it because it's old. So we're gonna move quickly through it. In August last year, one of the cast members, don't remember which one, most likely an extra for the movie in Godzilla 2, leaked some behind-the-scenes pictures that have since been taken down, but your boy retains them. I still got them. I don't know if I'm allowed to show them. I'll try and show them. I'll post them here. If the video gets taken down, I will just have to censor this portion. But I still have them, so they're really nothing. It's just a man in a soldier costume. And if you're like, whoa, dude, there's soldiers in this movie? I don't know what to tell you. You obviously haven't seen a Godzilla movie before. Michael David Yole, I think that's how you say his name, is confirmed to be playing a medic in Godzilla 2, as seen when a behind-the-scenes picture of him was also leaked online. In August of 2017, Elizabeth Lulu, aka Arat from The Walking Dead, was confirmed to be in Godzilla 2. I'm not sure if she's going to play a big role. She probably has enough to do in the movie, so it's good to see her moving up in ranks. I don't have any attachment to Arat from The Walking Dead. I don't even remember her in All Out War. That's the actress's banner on Twitter, so maybe she was in it, but the last I remember her was in season 7. So I don't know. I guess good for her. The actress posted a behind-the-scenes photo on September 25th of her time in Godzilla 2. On September 26th, 2017, Godzilla 2 finished principal photography, so they were done filming. The same day, Michael Dougherty celebrated on Twitter by posting a behind-the-scenes picture of a Monarch Cup with a USS, I believe that says Scorpion, hat. So I'm expecting us to see the USS Scorpion as a ship in Godzilla 2. On the 27th, there were pictures of trucks in Boston that were there for the filming of Godzilla 2. I'm not sure why they're in Boston, but there are pictures of it. The same day, there was a picture posted of a behind-the-scenes hat that read Godzilla King of the Monsters stunt team. So this was really our first official confirmation that that was going to be the movie's title. Of course, Toho Kingdom was able to recently give us the exclusive confirmation of that. In addition, there was a celebration photo posted by Michael Dougherty on Twitter featuring the Heisei Mothra and Ghidorah along with the Millennium Godzilla, but for whatever reason, there's no Rodan with them, so I'm very interested to know why he got shortchanged. A lot of people don't really seem to care about Rodan being in this movie, but I'm excited for him because we haven't seen too much of Rodan. We've seen a little bit too much of Ghidorah and Mothra, as I've talked about in my Godzilla anime news updates that I've recently been doing. I'm feeling a bit of fatigue with those characters. I know a lot of you guys aren't, so I won't bag on them here. There was a post by Toho Kingdom of the behind the scenes of the last day featuring the nose of the plane that we saw from our first look at Godzilla ever for this movie. If you guys can remember way back, I don't even know when this came out, but there was a picture featuring this nose of a plane, and behind it you saw this animation of Godzilla. He looks very blue, very bulky. It was the topic of a lot of speculation and conversation at the time, but it seems like a lot of people really forgot that that picture even exists. But here's another angle of the set with a different picture displayed on the screen. Matt Frank also celebrated them finishing the filming of the movie by posting his celebration on Twitter. It was just a little picture of Godzilla and all them. On the 28th, there was a post showing that Fathom had officially wrapped. Fathom, if you guys don't know, was the casting name of the movie, so they cast actors under the name Fathom. The same day, there was a post-filming party celebration with the cast. It looks like they were bowling. That's kind of fun. On March 22nd, 2018, Godzilla 2 went in for reshoots. They did casting for military special ops, intimidating African Americans, muscular brunette white males, and Asian scientists. I don't have anything to say about that casting other than, hey, cool, we got some Asians in the movie. Hopefully they're Japanese, and hopefully some of this movie takes place in Japan. That'd be nice. Pacific Rim Uprising went to Japan, so it's always good to see us go back there for a traditional kaiju movie. Additional casting was held on the 23rd of March for photo doubles, airmen, submariners, and scientists. Again, I don't really have anything to say about that. I'm sure if I was talking about this back then, I would have been all excited about that and been like, whoa, cool, dude, but I don't know, it's been some time and we all have changed and I don't really care. So it's like, they're extras, they're nothing big. If it was like, hey, we're casting for a brand new main character, I'd be like, oh god, oh no, these reshoots, apparently the movie was that bad that they had to put an entirely new character in the movie. But no, it's just reshoots, so it doesn't matter. Filming of the reshoots ended on April 15th this year, so just a couple months ago. And there was photos of Thomas Middleditch with his body double. I think that's how you say his name. I don't know. And Sally Hawkins, who was also on set, and they were found online. They were just pictures of the reshoots. It was all good and all cool. And that is all I have to say for this one, guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time. D-Man out.